I think it's really important that we have a Hey Ugly, Stop Bullying Task Force here in Marseilles so that our kids feel safe.
Oh my goodness. The Stop Bullying program helps because it brings to the forefront the importance of having the skills to treat one another with the love and respect and kindness that's required in order for all human beings to get along. And so having that curriculum puts all of those things into one place and makes it easy for me to be able to teach the kids the skills they need to treat one another well.
So a message like this that may have someone thinking twice, thinking 3 times now about doing the wrong thing, hey, like I said, that's another person we just saved. We just prevented someone from committing suicide. We just prevented someone from joining a gang. We just prevented someone committing a crime.
I think it's important because we have kids that obviously are hurting and are experiencing things that, unless they have somebody to share it with, none of us even know what they're going through. So if this can start those conversations and can bring awareness, help kids feel that they're not alone, that they have places to go, they have people that they can trust and talk to, and if it saves lives, that's what the organization needs to stay focused on, is getting the word out, getting the resources in kids' hands, and helping them realize that it's never worth taking a life.
I think it is important for people like Devin Rush to go around to the schools because she's young, she's been through it, the kids seem to relate to her very well, and she does it with music. She's someone, quote, famous that they all knew that has been through it, and even before this assembly they were very, very excited to meet her and see her.
For us, it was one of the few that had empathy for the bully. You wanted to understand what was going on in the bully's life, and it had curriculum. Yeah, to continue after just the assembly. You wouldn't come in, just do the assembly, and then leave.
The perspective, I think, is key from somebody that has been in the limelight, that someone that is a potential, has celebrity ranks, been on American Idol, things along those lines, to hear her stories and to understand that she's gone through some of the same things that they are also going through, kind of makes them sit back and say, it's not just me, I'm not alone. And that is what I think created the positivity.
I think it has an impact on the kids because I saw a lot of kids crying. I think it either hits home for them or now they can see, wow, maybe I am being the bully. Maybe I'm the one. Maybe I need to rethink some of the things that I'm doing.
And even the high school kids, I had the high school kids that have come out, after the assembly, and they were very touched, very, very touched by it, and they spoke a lot about it. I took like 10 minutes in class because they wanted to keep talking about it, which is really good.
I thought it was wonderful that she shared with them that everybody goes through it, and that it definitely can be temporary. I thought that the tools that she gave the students to get beyond being bullied, to get out of the habit of being a bully themselves, and then what to do if they're witnessing bullying happening to somebody else, were very useful tools that can be beneficial for lifelong experiences.
I thought Dan Evans's presentation was really good. The kids loved it. His presentation turned into a 45-minute conversation in class when we were finished.
I felt moved. I was drawn into his presence. He really did a good job, bringing people in, telling him the story. And it was moving. I loved the visual, doing that. I loved how he talked about not just bullying, but self-bullying. I think that's important that we forget about that. And that was very important and inspiring.
Well, I think it'd be important to seek out the opportunity to have one of the speakers in. I was talking to Betty earlier, and I know Devin's not the only celebrity-style person that they have, so I'd encourage the school to take a look at what the options are and whatever speaker they feel would fit their student population best.
And even if bullying's not a huge issue in your school, it might be swept under the rug a little bit. And the bottom line is it's certainly not going to hurt.
I thought the presentation was fantastic. I think that the kids I was surprised and encouraged at how responsive the kids were. They wanted to participate. They all understand the problem, and now that we're helping them find a way to name it and giving them some tools, I think we're on our way. I don't think this will make an impact just in the school. I think this is going to make an impact in the community.